Hello everybody and welcome back to our program The Sense of Life, and with you as usual Andrew Rubin. Today we will look at another issue that happens in this world, and very few people actually think about this. And millions of people actually look at this issue upside down. Actually, we'll talk about science, the science, and why it's actually upside down. So, the nature. What is the reason for science? And why in this world at present happens completely opposite that's supposed to be. Probably everybody knows. If somebody doesn't know, maybe then I will tell something new, that for postgrad students there are two levels of education. One is a master's, called master's degree, and another is a PhD, or Doctor of Philosophy. The interesting thing is that regardless of area of research, the students would be awarded the same degree. So it doesn't matter if somebody is doing some research in say mechanics, he or she would get, let's say, master's degree, or people would do their degree in medicine, that person will get the same master's. The same applies to PhDs. So somebody could be doing, let's say, PhD in area of, let's say, social science, looking at the behavior of public and so on, and another person would be doing research in rocket science, and both of them would be rewarded the same PhD. So in their certificate would be written Doctor of Philosophy, without even mentioning the subject. So the subject will be described in their thesis, that's it. But nobody thinks nobody's asking questions why. Why, regardless of what people are doing, they are rewarded very generic level of degree. And for that, as we now know that everything has a sense, we need to look deeper in the reason behind those levels and what actually they are rewarded for. If you would notice, the very similar level of degree exists in ancient traditions. It's for example, the masters, they were called people that they know about this life, the wise people. Still, in Buddhism, in spiritual practice, the teachers, they called the masters. As well as everybody knows that philosophy is science about life. So, a long time ago, people were thinking about the sense of life. And a lot of them, they were connecting the existence of this world with a God, with Creator, the mighty and powerful God. And in order to understand this relationship, people were trying to find some instruments that would help them to prove or disprove the existence of God. So that was the reason why they started looking at it deeper, why they started to do research, do some analysis of what happens, trying to find some proof of existing the God. That's why the level, when people reach certain level in this area, they were given the names or degrees as a master. So a person who approached certain level of expertise would be given a master, as otherwise it's called teacher, who would be able to teach others how to live this life. Because this is the most important thing. Not the different equations or different integrals, whatever there. But for people, the most important thing is in the plain words to explain how to live the life happily. They don't care how to calculate some integrals or how to calculate some equations. No. The people, they're very practical creatures. They want to know. They want to be happy. They want to know how to be happy. So that's why the people who advance in that level, they were called masters, teachers, or the level which would give them even higher level, those people would call doctors. So they would do treatment of sick people, the people that have some called functional disorders, or people who would need the help in order to live without being sick, to live happily and to enjoy this life. So they were given doctors. That's why their level was called doctors of philosophy. In other words, doctors of life. So what happens now, and that actually happens for a while, people forgot about the reason behind of the science, and because of that they start thinking science as putting some equations, some mathematical approach, some physical approach of materialistic world. of making some devices, of science as it is. So they were trying to do research in order to get the degree, because that would give them the powerful things, because society accepts those papers as a valuable level of understanding the level of the person. So that's why a lot of people, they were trying to get education in order to be accepted on the high level in the society, in order to get jobs and so on. But none of them, unfortunately, realize that the true sense of education is to help people through teaching them, through cure them from sadness, from unhappiness, from other things in this life that people might struggle with. So that's why now we have situation when science exists independent from needs of people. At the same time, people struggle to find the sense of life, the cure for their problems, and it's difficult for them to solve those problems. So we need to bring back to normal understanding, to the sense that things exist, if we want to live our life happily. So we need at first again to understand the sense of everything, whatever happens around us, exists around us, and based on that we could look at our life with a certain level of understanding. So then a lot of things will be open to us for our happiness, for understanding of our life. Thank you very much. Thank you for your attention, and stay with us. If you wish to receive new issues or programs, please, you're welcome to subscribe by clicking the button subscribe. I'm ready to answer any of your questions that you might have, so you can submit them underneath the video in the comments, or write emails, as well as you can ask your private questions. Only thing is, if you want me to answer some particular private question, then I would need to see a photograph. That is the reason for that. I need to see the person in order to give the answer that would apply to this particular person. So you can scan it and attach to the letter, send the letter to my email address, and enjoy your life. It's wonderful. Life is, sun is shining every day. Thanks a lot. God bless you. Bye.